If you've been trying to think positive but still feel anxious, stuck, or overwhelmed, it's not because you're doing it wrong. It's because healing isn't mental first, it's physical. If you are new here, hi, my name is Ja. In today's video, we will be talking about healing anxiety through embodied movement. You don't manifest from forced thoughts. You manifest from a regulated nervous system. So this is why positive thinking just isn't enough. So when I was I'm still on my healing journey, but when I first started my healing journey, I tried to always think positive, but it was hard because my brain was programmed to see everything pretty much that was going wrong in my life. I tried things as far as like posting sticky notes all over my house. And during the first few weeks, yeah, it worked. I looked at those sticky notes and I recited them over and over again. But that just wasn't enough, because after months and months and months, I stopped looking at those sticky notes. They were just stuck on the walls and stuck on the cabinets, stuck on the refrigerator, stuck on my toilet. I even put it on the top of the toilet because I was like, okay, I need to heal, or not even I need to heal, but I need to start reprogramming my mind to think more positive things. So I would post all these sticky notes everywhere, and like I said, I stopped looking at them. They were just there. It was like decoration, just there. You know what I'm saying? So forcing positive thoughts just isn't enough. I would even fall asleep to like affirmations at night because I was like, okay, my brain, my subconscious is working 24 hours. I'm going to fall asleep to these affirmations. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to feel like a brand new woman. But that just wasn't enough. So we just try everything that we feel that is going to work for us. We see all these videos everywhere and we're just like, that could work for me if it worked for somebody else. But that's just not enough. We try affirmations, we try journaling, we try scripting, we try, what else do we try? We try so many different things, and not everything is gonna work for everybody. Like, even though we try all of these different things, it's like our body still feels tight. Our chest still feels heavy. Our hips still feel locked. My hips are so locked. You also have to understand that trauma is not just a memory. It does get stuck in the body's nervous system. And that requires us to relive the past over and over and over and over. So stress lives in muscle tension. So this is where the muscle manifests as involuntary hardening due to the response in mental stress. Ultimately, your nervous system decides if you feel safe. If you've been programmed to believe certain things for a very long time, it's going to be hard for you to reprogram your mind, your body, but it is doable. You can do it. Think of it as like a toddler, a newborn. When you come into this world, you know absolutely nothing. You are programmed by your environment. Your environment tells you what is wrong, what is right, and you believe it because you know nothing. So until you're able to mentally think for yourself, you are a sponge. You are taking in every single thing that you are learning around you. So if you consistently are hearing the same thing over and over again, you're going to believe that to be the truth. So if your body feels unsafe, your mind is going to follow that. So all of our lives, we've been taught to fight our feelings. But what if healing is non-resistance? So non-resistance in the body looks like not rushing your reps, not clenching, no distractions. So when you stretch and breathe without resisting or without trying to escape the sensation, you are literally teaching your body that this is safe. So it's like manifestation in physical form. So now we're going to talk about feminine power and regulation. Embodied feminine energy is not loud, it's regulated. So you need to practice discipline without punishment. You have to remember that your body has lived through so many different versions of yourself. So you need to remember to give yourself some grace. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy, but you can do this. So Try to be easy on yourself and give yourself some grace. Just give yourself some time. With time, things change. As long as you're trying to move forward and continue to move with intention, things have, or the universe has no choice but to give you what you want. So as long as you are stretching to try to get into that split, because girl, I'm trying to get into that split, but as long as you're stretching to with intention on getting into a split, you're going to get that split. You just have to give yourself some time. And when I tell you that my hips are so tight, I'm not just telling you these things just because. This is stuff, like, these are things that I'm also practicing, because I've noticed that my hips are so tight, and I'm like, there's a lot of somethings in my body that I need to move through. Like, I need to move that energy out of my hips. I really do. All right, now let's talk about softness without weakness. All right, so continue to be vulnerable. Continue to be compassionate. Continue to be empathetic. Continue to be firm with those boundaries. You can still be strong without having to be harsh or like hard. You can still possess strength and continue to be resilient. Don't allow life forces to knock you down. Keep pushing. So this is your reminder to stop forcing positive thoughts. You need to regulate your body, create safety, and let alignment just happen. Today, I will be demonstrating a hip release plus breath. The position we will be in is called the deep lunge stretch. Step 1, slow nasal inhale for 4 seconds. Step 2, long mouth exhale for 6 to 8 seconds. Step 3, relax your jaw and your tongue. When you exhale from your mouth, make sure that you are exhaling with a sigh, like this. Your hips are connected to your survival center. When we go through stress, breakups, instability, we brace here. This movement is creating safety. You don't force healing. You create safety, and healing will follow. So if this video helped you, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.